friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to another Inspired to Create prompt week. I am making up November prompts. So this is week 4 of November 2023. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. This is simply a weekly prompt that Melissa and I from Messy Missy Creates came up with for most of the year, and we have enjoyed it very much. So I am completely behind and making up all of November's. And so there is also another video below or close to this on choosing the prompts for this month, because I hadn't done any of them, I chose all the prompts at once. Okay. So I'm going to bring you along. Now I am creating, you can do whatever you want. I tend to create in a page in my creative daily journal and not make another project, but my journal is completely full and I don't have like a page available. So I cut out pieces of card and I am putting it on here, and then my idea was to slide them all into a pocket in the back of the book. That already has fallen to the wayside. So I don't know what we're going to do with it, but this is the card I'm creating on. Okay. So that being said, the prompt of the week was turkey. Okay. So we'll put away the hashtag and we'll put Frank up here and let's see what we chose. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So for T, I chose a ticket. And I will say, like, for most of the year, Melissa and I went back and forth, and like we would choose our own prompts. We'd choose prompts for each other. We'd ask each other or you guys or a family member, whatever. I simply chose these. I had to go through my list of prompts or through my items, and it was super fun. And I did them all at once. So if you haven't watched that video and you're interested, it should be posted very close to this one. I'm, uploading takes its own life. Okay. So we'll see. Oh, and we don't have a prompt. We're missing a prompt. So we will figure it out as we go. Okay. So for T, I have ticket. For you, I have unicycle. All right. For R, I am missing R. I'm missing R. So we'll have to figure that one out. Okay. For K, I have this night. For E, I chose this word easy, and I'm not too sure. He looks mad. He's like, why isn't it easy? Look, he's like, he has a ticket to ride the unicycle and it's not easy. I don't normally make stories out of my pages, but he looks like, oh, I'm so frustrated. So I did choose this one. Now we may mess around with that a little bit. And for Y, I chose yellow, and I have both of these, pieces out of a pattern book to play with. So shoot, we need an R prompt, friends. We need an R prompt. Let's look very quickly in my prompt book and see if, I'll look at these lists first of all that people wrote down. That's no R there. There's no R on this list. And there's no R on that list. Okay, so then we'll go to our page. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have quite a bit to choose from. Ring, rhino, road, round, red. I was going to choose red, I think is what I was going to do. But I can tell you, I don't think that's happening. So let's keep looking. Round is easy. Rose, I just used. Let's see. Road trip, rooster, rip. We could use rip, riddle, rag, ring, rubber stamp, ridges, record. Let's use rubber stamp. Let's use rubber stamp. Okay, because that leaves us kind of open, and I'm looking literally around my feet at my rubber stamps that I have available. Okay, the first bucket of rubber stamps I have at my feet is this bin that I got from the thrift store, and I don't think any of these will go. Well, this one's not from the thrift store. That's my favorite. But anyway, yeah, I don't think any of these are necessarily what I want. Okay, and then this is, oh, these are fall leaves. Okay, that goes over in the fall folder. Let's get out our other little bin. I have a cupboard, a literally floor to ceiling cupboard of rubber stamps, but some I've chosen just to kind of put out at my feet. Okay, now, interestingly enough, I do have some sets of rubber like letters. I have this set and the others I actually moved. So I'm going to work with what I have in front of me. I'm not getting up from my chair. That's kind of the rule I like to stick with. This guy's cool. He could kind of go with the night, and that's trash. Oh, we have Journey. Let's see. We have stars, bubbles, and sunshine in here. So maybe not what he's looking for on his unicycle. Maybe Journey. I think well, I can tell you this stamp in particular is the reason I bought the bucket of stamps because I needed, the prompt was Tim Holtz, and this is a Tim Holtz stamp. And so anyway, there's polka dots, or I guess polka dots. Yeah, I do kind of like this big flower, but we'll see. What else do we have just sticking in here? Let's see. I have flowers, so that's not it. Oh, I have this weird random doll. That's kind of weird. And I have a girl. These are like what I bought but didn't put away. Oh, these go in my other folder. Shoot. Is that out here? No, it's not, because that actually has some cool, I have a folder of these flat stamps and it has some cool stamps in it, but that's not going to make the cut today. Okay, I have that one that we could use. I have these. I'm looking at this one. Like, it's very random almost. We could kind of ink it and stamp it like as a background maybe. I have a bee and some very distinctive like sailboats and stuff. This flower, oh, this one right here. That could work for sure. I mean, look how stinking cute those are. Let's celebrate. Look at the book. I cannot handle it. Okay, this is a cool one. Like leaves, and that's kind of fun. I actually really like, I think I like this one over here. Okay, and then I have this. Now that's fun. That would be a fun background in the back. Again, a wiggly flower and some words. Okay, so those aren't going to make the cut. I think we're going to use the edge one. I'm tempted by this one. Well, I'll get it out. I'll get it out for fun. Okay, so these we'll put away. Okay, that's fun. So we have our ticket, unicycle, rubber stamp, night. Oh, E. Yeah, so this I'm not super, I mean, I grabbed it as my prompt. I'm not too sure we want that. What else could E be? Should we look in our book again? Let's look under E. We'll look at these really quickly. No, E. No. And then what was this word? I don't even remember. No. Okay. So what did we put under E back here? Eyes, engine, emotion, evergreen, eggs, evening. Oh, envelope we just used. Elegant we just used. Effervescent. We've used a lot of these. Emu, extravagant, embroidery, ephemera, emboss I've used recently, extra, edible, emotion. Oh, we already had emotion. Education, espresso. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Shoot. Let's see. Something's going awry here. I'm going to grab some of my quotes and see if any of these have an E word. Oh my gosh, wow. Have an E word that like grabs me, right? I don't see one. These are off daily calendars, obviously. Huh. No, no, no. Let's see. I've told you this before. I bought this calendar literally to use in journals and whatever and for the quotes, but I've just never taken to it really. Shoot, I was not going to look for prompts with you guys in this video. This one. Well, now there is evergreens. Those could be evergreens. You could pull that. And I don't know. What else is E? Let's see. I don't see a lot of E's, do you? Shoot. Okay. We can look. I have a few more options very quickly. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt. Cooking in here. All right, this is a flow book for the love of paper, which I kind of just go through like this sometimes. Feathers, circles. I thought some of these were E's, but they're obviously ambersands. Oh, you know what would be fun? Let's do that. Let's use the letter E. Let me just see if there's anything. I think I already looked. Let's use the letter E. We haven't done that. I was going to look through this other book as well, but let's try something new. I'm going to get out my bag of stamps. This is the bag of stamps I stamp the weekly prompts with, obviously. Gosh, I've had these for probably 20 years. Do you see E? No, and I hate keeping them in this bag, but I do not have another way. If you have these, let me know where you keep them. Ah! E. Oh, that's not the E I wanted. Shoot. Okay. Well, we're going to have to wing it. Let's see here. Okay, if we're going to use E, as opposed to evergreen. See, that's the stamps I use on these here. Let's see here. Here's my thought. Here's my thought. Now, we need to first decide how this is going to go, and that decision's made because this guy's pretty dang big. He's got to go this way. So let's take care of him first. I mean, I guess not. We could cut him in half, or we could, you know, We don't have to have him all on the page, obviously, but I think it makes sense. Let's just use him. And I love that we found him because he's a cool use for the letter K. And I don't know when else I would use him, to be quite frank. So we'll do that. All right. There is some serious football going on, you guys. Are you football people? Because the college games are crazy right now. Plus all the changes in the divisions and stuff are just nuts. And then today there's some pretty good professional football on. So we went for, oh my gosh, we went for a very short walk this morning. It was raining pretty hard and I wasn't in the mood. I'm not going to lie. I might use both. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know. If we use this, we don't need the E's, obviously. Oh, and I still need that yellow on here. All right. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to cut this drink off of here. I don't think it needs to be on here. And I don't know. Now we could disjoint him. All right. Like we could kind of disjoint him, if you will, and see if he could sit on the unicycle and he'd be mad. I don't think he just fits on it like this without looking too awkward. He doesn't have to be riding it. He could be like throwing it because he's mad. Maybe that makes more sense. Again, he doesn't, I mean, we don't have to keep him all. We could, well, he would look weird without legs, wouldn't he? We could kind of put him on it. He's actually too tall for this, isn't he? He could kind of, how else do you tie a unicycle in with a knight? I don't know. Maybe the let it be easy makes sense after all of that. And here's a ticket. Okay, we still need the yellow. So let's, I love this piece. And so I think I'm not actually going to use it. This one makes more sense to me because of the circle up here. So it kind of ties in maybe the shape more, if you will. I don't know. The trees are kind of cool because they add some color. We could, you know, definitely cut them out, but they have these buildings behind it with the light, with the yellow, right? So I think that we don't want just a block on here. Excuse me, just a block on here. Do we? I don't think so. So we'll just cut into this. Plus it's almost like Christmas, so... Yes, it is December, by the way. Welcome. And I am on the 4th week of 5 of November. I'm not even like caught up. We're not going to take the moon, although that's kind of sad, but don't need it. And I don't like... It says like live with nature, and I'm not too sure. I mean, maybe he's mad. Maybe he can't live in nature because he'll rust, you know? I don't know. Said it before, I'm not a fussy cutter, so please, if I'm causing you like anxiety by watching me cut, please just know it's not my jam, and I'm just gonna roughly kind of messy cut around these and not make too big of a deal out of it, okay? All right, so there is, well, there's our evergreens. I guess I won't be using my E idea after all. Okay. I do think we'll be using this because it seems to go more with the night than this. So I'll put that one away. And let's see. I mean, I'm tempted to almost just kind of mat him on that, as weird as that looks. That being said, he might be happier on this one. Let's go ahead and cut it. I haven't quite decided what we're doing for dinner, and it is like, I would say the perfect fall day. Now it's December, so I think it's gorgeous outside. It was pouring this morning, and it's just like kind of overcast, but the sun is shining. Oh, it's gorgeous. The wind chime is going. There's a crisp air everywhere. Oh, yeah. So I like this one more. It ties in a little bit more of like colors and stuff. I know that's sad because I wanted to use it for something else, but that's okay. We're gonna, I mean, I guess he could be holding it this way. I guess we want to do that because we want to take up more space as opposed to, okay, so I think, I think that goes that way. And the trees somehow kind of go in here. Let's cut more like that. If we want to add another one, we certainly can, but I'll add it to the back, not the side. Like I would add another one. Now I want to cut them all apart. But I'll lose this one like I lost this one. So maybe we just use those three. Okay, I'm going to cut down this ticket a little bit. And when you have, I mean, I'm sure you guys all do this. I have like 22 pairs of these decorative scissors, and I use, I think, one of them. And it's the stamp. But I like to do that edge right there and then just hole punch these corners. Well, it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. So I think that's kind of what we're looking at. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess in hindsight, the let it be easy makes sense. He could be holding his ticket. It could just go down here. There's this weird little tiny white spot down here. I don't know if you can see it, but it could cover that up. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Meh. I am going to I don't have any stamp blocks in here. I mean, that's not true. I have them behind me. Let's see if I have one. I used to have one right in front of me. Let's see. Nope. Huh. Don't know where my stamp block is. Okay, well, that's okay. Excuse me. I said I wasn't going to get up, and I did, but I mean, it used to be right here, but then I reorganized my desk, and now it's not right here, so. All right. We are going to I don't know. That's probably not the best way to do this, is it? Oh, totally crooked. Ooh, totally crooked. Let's flip it over and try it again. We need something to stamp with. A ruler will do. Okay. There we go. Same idea as a stamp block, right? Oh, and I see something else I could use as a stamp block. This is working fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's not straight. It's not your eyes. It's not straight. It's also totally okay. Totally okay. Now, I'm going to just do that, and I am going to run it off the edge there. And then right here, I'm going to pick it up. Oop, I didn't ink it, did I? You guys, I was on Amazon Prime yesterday. Yeah. And the Mission Impossible 6 movie is on there. So I'm going to get to see it finally, because I missed it in theaters, of course. And yeah. But you have to pay for it. And so I was like, I need to actually pay for it and not watch it down here. It's not that much. It's like $6 or whatever, but like watch it up on the TV with the full sound and whatever. And then I thought, gosh, Allison, your family probably wants to watch it too, so I'll just wait for them. But it's gonna happen over Christmas break. Okay, that's cool. I'm digging it. All right, put the ruler away. We'll put the stamp away. No, I'm not cleaning the stamp. So we can have that discussion later. Yes, I have stamp cleaner. Yes, you should. But it's still okay. It's fine. All right. So there's that. Now let's readjust things, because that gives us a little bit of a border. I'm going to cut off this little white square because it's really bothering me. And I'm just going to glue. I'm not even going to pay too much mind to any of this. So I'm going to put, I don't know which way I want it. I'm going to put it this way. I think I had it the other way for a reason, but this decision is now made. All right. Our knight will go. Now, I get the chance to decide, do I ground him on the yellow or do I bring him down? And it's probably going to be down onto the page, only because I need this space up here somehow to work in this unicycle, right? Which I think is now going this way. Yep, just like that. Just like that. Yep, yep, yep. And I don't have to worry about too much on this. It's, you know, liquid glue. It will spread as I push on him a little bit. Okay. His arm will be right there. And the unicycle fits. Perfect. I will say that this collage book the paper's like actually okay. It's not super thin. So see, it's taking this liquid glue. It's not buckling too bad or anything. He's kind of fun. Okay. All right, let's put our evergreen trees on there. I just don't know about the other things. This is where, like, if you were just doing some collage work, your own whatever, oh, my page, I want to just glue some stuff down and make a little art journal page, like I would probably end here, right? But because I have the added prompts, it pushes me, you know, to find a way to incorporate it, which I really like. Because yeah. So this obviously, you know, could go somewhere in here, and I think the ticket will maybe go here. Does it go here? Does these get swapped? No, that's definitely not where that's going. Is this big enough? I mean, we could make a new ticket. Or we could kind of just layer it, kind of lose the ticket. Well, I'll tell you what we don't need is the entire shape. We don't need all of this. So let's cut this down so we use less. And then still not loving it. So if we're only going to have, it just looks weird floating there. I did not measure this or anything, and I'm winging it big time. I just cut out the middle and it says let it be easy. We could put this anywhere. I'm tempted to put it right in his middle. Yeah. We could put the ticket. I like that because it like I'm tempted, but it's not gonna work. Okay. If I could cut his hand out and he could kind of hold this, then I would have done that. Granted, we already glued him down. The other thought, and it's liquid glue, so I can just keep playing with it. I could put this up here. Like a speech bubble or a thought bubble, right? And then what do we do with the ticket? We can put the ticket down here. We could make this thought bubble out of the ticket. Do we like that more? I like that he's like thinking, let it be easy. So I actually kind of like that up there. I mean, that is too much. And it's not quite big enough to, like, if I were to put it on there and cut it out, it doesn't do much, right? There's not much of the green that would actually show. I maybe could have kept more of this little edge, huh? I mean, we certainly have other paper. We could, you know, back it on. And I know if I looked hard enough in my stash, I would find a speech bubble sticker or something. Like for real. Now I'm kind of stuck on speech bubble sticker. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? Shoot. Knocking over the glue. I mean, even something like that on there. I know I have a speech bubble sticker, but this is where I don't want to get stuck in like looking for a sticker for 20 hours. So let's, I mean, like, really, but that's just way too big. Well, I feel like I don't know. See, there's Tom. Hello, Tom. I don't have one in this little bubble. Here's more tickets. So we could change the color of the ticket. That might make me happy as well. And I'm not finding a little speech bubble right here. So let's see what we want to do. If there's something in here, we could change the ticket. I kind of like the yellow. If we're going to put it down here, it can't be like this green, I don't think. What do we think? Here's that's a fun one. It's actually not a ticket though, is it? That's a color wise, that's fun. That's a ticket in the right color, huh? There's a yellow one. Let's see. There's a yellow one. And a red one. I guess that works also. Okay, well, I don't know the answer to our problem. Sometimes if you switch your focus, this is too yellow. This one might work. I like this color. So the green is out, this bright yellow's out. And I think we'll just put this up here. If I find a speech bubble, I'm gonna, it already had some glue on it, but, whoop. I'm just going to leave it up here. If I find the perfect speech bubble, maybe we'll go around it in black. Maybe that would let it pop a little. I mean, we could certainly draw a speech bubble. I like this. So I don't, the red is not what I'm looking for. I really like this, maybe with this pound writing or the L writing. This ticket's kind of fun just because it goes the other way, but it's not actually, I mean, I guess it's a ticket. You punch it in and out. I really like this one. So let's decide how much he wants to pay to ride the unicycle. Is this a sticker? It sure is. All right. And again, it has kind of the rounded corners, so we're not going to worry too much about that, but I am going to go ahead and give it a little bit more detail on the ends. That's kind of fun. We'll cut it down. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Oh, what fun. It's a sticker. We're going to put it where? It definitely is going down here. How much of the tree I cover up is the issue. And I'm going to go ahead and cover up this white spot right here and put it on an angle like that. Okay. And then I think this page is done. So I will go ahead and ink the edges a little bit. We can go ahead and use, I don't know what brown we used, but we'll just use this one to now I could have inked it in like green. That would have been fun, but we're going to just go ahead and do kind of this brown. Just for a little bit. And I've been inking all of them. They'll all be together in a pocket, which I'm going to have to rebuild because the pocket I have is too small. But we'll cross that bridge again when we get to it. Okay, this is exciting. Here we go. Okay, we have, where's my thing? The Inspired to Create hashtag. And if you're going to join in, please use the hashtag so we can find you, right? And then tag Melissa and I if you don't mind. That would be super cool. Okay, so T for turkey is the word. T, I use ticket. U, I use the unicycle. R, we ended up using rubber stamp around the edges, which I think totally excited about that. That's cool. K, we used night. E, I ended up using, we used two. I did use my quote for Let It Be Easy, as well as the evergreen trees. And we did a yellow background here. I'm like, I know I say it every time, you guys. I'm pleasantly pleased with it. I always love how it comes out. And I just love the process of like, challenge yourself to make something work that you would never use. And I would never use these things on a normal page. I'm happy to use them out of my stash. It's just... I just love it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I hope that you are creating and crafting or doing whatever brings you joy, relaxation, and kind of rebuilding as you head into your week or wherever you are with your week. I don't know exactly when these will air, but I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you being here. I love this community so much. So thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for having me. I just love it. So I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.